and doing something strong, doing something handy, and looking all sweaty and looking like he knows what he's doing and he's good with tools. And you begin to imagine if he can handle all of these tools right in front of him, like, let me tell you four sexy things that men do without knowing, and women love these things. Okay, now these are even non-sexual things. These are random things you do, but like we see it and we are like, oh my god, like that's my man right there. Like these are simple everyday things you do. You can start doing if you're not doing it, and it will make you appear or look sexier than you already are. Now, being sexy is not all about being 6 foot tall, dark chocolate, caramel toppings with beards and broad chest. Sometimes it's not all about your look. Sometimes it's all about those little things you do around women. Now, I'm sure these things might not even be strange to you when I tell you. I'm sure you will realize, okay, these are normal things I do. Really, so women like these things. Yes, we do like them. All right. So let me tell you these four sexy things that you guys do without knowing. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Real Talk with IJ. On here we talk about all things love, sex, and relationship. I try to help you understand women, okay, and also help you choose the best person for you. So if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you click on that subscribe button before you leave. And if you're already subscribed, you know how it is. Thank you so much. Guys, I am recovering and I am so happy. We are gradually coming to the end of the year, and I promise to drop video every single day until the end of this year to make up for the first 1 week in December that I did not post because I was terribly down. All right, so let us not waste any more time and let us jump into these four sexy things men do without even knowing. Now I'm going to start with this very first one because this is my favorite, guys. I don't know if I've told you guys before, but if you are a man who knows how to cook, brothers, you don't know. Like, I mean, if you look at yourself like you are a 4 and then you know how to cook, my brother, you are a 10. You are a 10. Women love it when their man is good with their hands. I mean, not just about fingering, but like you need to know how to use your hands to make delicious meal. There's just something about a man in the kitchen. Like currently, I have found out that I am obsessed with watching male chefs on YouTube. Like, those shots that you just like a 30 seconds or a 60 seconds shot where a man is just chopping broccolis and chopping onion and just flipping the pan and there's fire everywhere and then he's pouring some wine and he's serving and he's all sweaty and he's just looking so sexy. Like, you don't know how sexy it is when you convince us to come over and you're going to make dinner. Like, this is just something that is not regular for a lot of men. And you guys miss this. You guys think that a lot of times you need to, take a girl to a fancy place, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes we just need you to bring that romance to your house where you don't even have to pay for anything too fancy. What you have to do is just, put on a nice scented candle, make this nice meal, or even tell us to come to the kitchen and watch, especially tell us to come to the kitchen and watch you do the whole process. The process is what really makes you sexy. The process is what we want to eat the food and eat the food, if you know what I mean. So if you're a man who doesn't know how to cook, go and learn. No? Go and learn. A lot of women find it so sexy when their man knows how to cook. Another of my favorite among the girls is when you speak passionately about something. Now, hear me out. Most men, and I think this is a misconception, most men think that if you want to get a woman to be interested in you, you need to talk about things that she likes. Like you need to talk on subjects that she likes. Now, if you go on a date, it's okay to let your woman talk about, things she likes and all of that, and then you listen and then you drop in topics here and there. But we like it when a man talks about something so passionately. So for instance, like let's use cars, for instance. I love a man who knows cars. So let's say you know cars. Cars are your things. You like to sell cars or you're into cars. So when you talk about cars, when you explain how the car is a V6 engine, it's a two-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive, it's the latest 2023 Range Rover Evoque or Vela with blah, 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 horsepower, whatever. Like when you talk about these things and you talk about it so passionately because you love it, it turns us on. And it's not even just about cars, it could be anything. Okay, you could be into car racing, you could be into politics. The fact that you are so passionate about this thing, and when you talk about it, people keep quiet and listen to you. Like, bro, if I'm in that crowd and you are speaking so passionately, like let's say you're even a pastor and you're speaking so passionately about the word of God, and people are just like, people are just feeling it, and you're speaking so passionately about it, it turns us on. I don't know how to explain this thing to you guys, but like, bro, just make sure that when you're talking about your passion, you really talk about your passion. Okay, you guys make the mistake. Sometimes when we get bored with our guys talking, because you're talking about something you don't really know much about. In fact, when you're talking, we can even spot the lies or spot the ignorance in what you're saying because, like, bro, you don't even know what you're talking about. But when you're talking on that subject that is your subject, it doesn't matter if it's maths, it doesn't matter if it's physics. As long as you are explaining the theory and you're dissecting the theory and destroying it and being that smart man that we believe you are, it's something it does to us. I'm telling you, no woman will come and tell you this, but I'm telling you, sure, women don't even know. Consciously, we don't know we like these things, but we do like it. Okay? Another thing we like that you guys do that is really, that's sweet with us is when you're very good with kids. Now, there's something about, watching. I watched an interview, sorry to digress a little. I watched an interview, a Rihanna's interview, and they were asking her about her husband, what she likes most about him. And she said something, I'm going to paraphrase, not exactly how she said it, but she said something in the line of, she likes how he's a dad to his children, how he takes care of them, how they are comfortable around him. Like that when he became a dad, she found out that she loved him differently because of how he loves the kids. Like it's just something about a man that is cool with kids. It's a big turn off if you go out on a date or you're somewhere with your fiance or your wife and kids are playing and you shush them. Like, hey, get up from here, you're so noisy. Take these children away. Like, nobody likes that. Like, it's so irritating when you do that. But when you go and there are kids around and you're like, hi, what's your name? What school are you? How old are you? Where's your mommy? Where's your daddy? Like, when we see you play with kids, it's a different feeling we get. Like, it's a different sweetness we get when you do this. These things makes you look 10 times sexier than you already look. I'm telling you, these are little cheat codes that will help you when you go out with a woman. Like, just draw closer to kids. So let's say you're somewhere with your woman and there's a baby somewhere and this baby is staring at you. Like, make funny faces. Like, I don't know, but like, make funny faces, smile at the baby, wave at the baby, try to get more attention from this baby. We like when you do all of that. Or there's a baby somewhere, you offer to carry the baby for a while and play with the baby and all of that. It makes you look more hotter. It makes you look more sexy. That will begin to plant pictures in our head, having kids with you and how you're going to be the father to the kids, and all of those imagination. Like, imagination go on kill us. So guys, don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. This is one thing that makes you look extremely sexy in front of your woman. And lastly, guys, I don't know about a lot of women, but the few people I've spoken to, my friends and myself, this one you need to listen. When you're driving, okay, let me say, women love it when you are a good driver. Okay, you know how to drive, you drive very well. But you see that point or that time when you have to reverse, you need to reverse and go backwards. Okay, and you put on the reverse gear and you put your hands on our own chair and you turn back like this and you're trying to reverse with this hand. Like, there's just something sexy about that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, or maybe I'm mad. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, maybe I'm just obsessed with men. But you see that thing right there, where you put your hands on our own chair and you're reversing with one hand and you're, trying to go back. Like, it's even more crazy if you don't put your hands on the chair, you put your hands on your girl's lap when you're trying to reverse. Like, you don't know what that thing does to women. I don't know how you guys do your reversing, when you're reversing backward with your car. But brother, if you do that, especially if you're the kind of man that can comfortably drive with one hand, like you're driving, your one hand is on our lap and you're just, cruising the car, driving with all energy. And when it's time to reverse, you put it and then you're like, see, it makes you look sexy. You have no idea. Okay, like I said, it's a non-sexual thing, but it makes us see you like you're hotter. Okay, like you are hotter. And let me drop this last one for you. I'm sure I've talked about this in another of my video. When you fix things around the house, like when you are a handyman, it's another thing that women like. It makes you look sexy. Now, don't go and kill yourself and do parts yourself. If you're not good with electronics, don't go and touch electric wire. Don't go and die. Please don't do it. Don't do anything risky. If it's something you cannot do, do not do it. Call a professional to come handle it. But if it's something very small, like moving this chair to this point, moving this table from this point to this point, something that is not very risky, please do it. For those of you that watch porn, because I know you guys still watch porn, for those of you that watch porn, I'm sure you know that one of the, I will not say one of the best porns because I'm not promoting pornography, but one of the, let me say some of the most popular pornography is, the one where the handyman comes to the house to fix things, and then the woman of the house is so freaked with his muscles, and how he's sweaty, or he takes off his shirt while he's trying to fix the drainage or something, and boom, they start having sex. There's just something about a man looking so, so strong, and doing something handy, and looking all sweaty, and looking like he knows what he's doing, and he's good with tools. And you begin to imagine if he can handle all of these tools right in front of him. Like, I don't know, but like this one is just a plus I decided to add to the end of this video. So guys, if you do any of these things, they are not sexual, they're like an everyday habit. But if you do this, you are guaranteed to look extra sexy in front of your woman. All right, so that's the end of the video for today. Let me know if you agree with these points in the comment section. And it's okay, guys. It's okay to disagree to some of the things I talk here. Like, don't come with harsh words or insults. Drop your opinions and let me know, because if you're a man watching me, then definitely you understand more. So drop your comments and let me know, oh, I don't think this really works, or this one works, or I would like to add more to this point. It's okay. Until next time, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share so many other people can see it. And please, if you're not yet subscribed, it's hurting me, it's breaking my heart. Okay, please subscribe so I can recover fully and become, but I'm really recovering. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next time. Keep living life, keep being champs, and bye for now. Mwah.